weather battering the eastern United States has left many without power, lines of communications and the like. In some cases, that can mean the difference between life and death, which is why Zello, which you can see here, has become the second most popular free app on Android in the lead-up to Florence's arrival, and indeed out in the West as well. It allows users to bypass normal communications channels. It turns your device into a makeshift walkie-talkie if you have Wi-Fi or cellular coverage. So you can say, "Are you there, Mr. Producer, listening closely?" And hopefully in a very short period of time.
I am waiting and watching with bated breath.
Hopefully you get an answer more interesting than that. But the company itself is encouraging people in harm's way to get in touch with rescue teams in the event of an emergency. Here you can see some of the channels that it recommends. Crowdsource Rescue, Cajun Navy with a password. You get the idea as well. Now, Bill Moore is the chief exec of Zello. He joins me via Skype from Tannersville, New York. Bill, I think you know that Zello is the backbone of Questmeans business communications because of the way we're spread out in different production centres. But here, we're not just talking about making a TV. Here, we're now talking about the ability for Zello to save lives.
That's right. We're so proud that Zello, again, has come to become a communication hub in times of crisis.
How do you... I mean, if you haven't got Wi-Fi and you haven't got cell coverage, you're out of luck anyway. So, I mean, that's a sort of situation you can't control. But what do you hope people do with this?
Well, we hope they make sure and get Zello, add their friends and family, set up a channel so that they're able to keep in touch with the people they need to the most before the storm. And of course, Zello is useful outside of a crisis. Zello requires some kind of network access. It could be Wi-Fi or even very poor data access from your carrier. And the good news is it's extraordinarily rare where there would be, zero data access, and the carriers are quite good at bringing back emergency service. But as you say, it requires some kind of network access, and users should know that there's no magic here. Without an internet connection, you're not going to communicate through Zello.
And the way in which Zello has grown, I mean, you're constantly at threat of others. Obviously, the duplicates, the Me Too's. You're still leader. Do you worry that if Facebook adds something like it to their app, or somebody else adds something to it, one of the big players, and squashes you?
No, we really haven't. It's pretty tough to get right. Zello's been building a social media around live voice for 5 years now. Live voice is particularly tough to moderate, to find and encourage good content. We have a ton of work to do there, but it's unlike text, it's unlike sending a voicemail, it's unlike anything that they've tried. And we've seen many well-funded, strong competitors come up and go away, and Zello's, remain the leader for quite a while now. So competitive threats haven't been our main problem.
Thank you for joining us, sir. Thank you again for Zello, which we use for ourselves all the time. Now, the White House has confirmed that President Trump will visit the affected areas next week once the hurricane has passed. Let me just tell my producer this, in case he's not aware. President Trump to visit the affected areas next week. I'll have a profitable moment after the break.